Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's hair and makeup tutorial. Well, actually, it's like a get ready with me video. I've been loving doing these little like get ready with me videos, and it's been so fun to like include little montages and like my outfits and stuff. So I hope you guys are enjoying these. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna be getting into this look. We've got a brand new wig and she is gorgeous. I'm gonna be going through the install as well as this makeup look. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just make sure to go ahead and keep on watching. So first things first, we're gonna get into this hair install. Like I mentioned, we have a new wig from Hermosa hair company. I'm gonna go ahead and put all the information for this hair down below in the description box if you guys have any questions, as well as the exact link to this hair. You guys, this wig is giving. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little like scared of it at first when I saw the color, because I was just like, I've never done like a color like this before. Usually when I do go blonde, it's a lot lighter than this, but so I'm not entirely sure why I was scared. I feel like since it's like a darker blonde, I would have been more comfortable at first, but like, I don't know, for some reason I just like saw the color and I was like, ooh, this is different. But I absolutely love this hair color. It's so pretty and literally like perfect for the spring and summertime. It just has like this warm like honey tone to it. It's just like a beautiful shade of blonde. So once I got like kind of used to the color, I was like super excited to kind of see what this looked like, styled and everything. So I went through all of like the little tidbits as well to make sure this is like a flawless install. So I definitely went ahead and did the bald cap method. I just really wanted this install to be like super duper flawless, and even though the bald cap method is a little bit like of an extra step, like it's, you know, a few extra steps actually, like, so I typically try to like avoid it. I definitely feel like it makes like a huge difference when you are installing a wig. It does make like the install like that much more flawless. I can't even lie. So today I was just kind of like, you know what, we're just gonna go for it and do it. It's fine. Like, this wig deserves it. She's beautiful. But yeah, so the wig is a 13x6 lace frontal unit, and it has these beautiful curls, as you guys can see. We are going to be like curling her up just a tad bit more later on, but I'll get to that later after I'm done like installing and everything like that and laying this lace down. It also is, I believe this wig is 26 inches if I'm not mistaken, so she's giving length as well. Once I was done like installing the wig and like cutting off all the lace and everything like that, I went ahead and jumped into styling this unit. I was considering doing like a cute little hairstyle or something, but I ended up really wanting to just kind of like stick with like the curl pattern that it already had and just kind of like go with that. I just went ahead and went in with a really tiny curling wand and added some curls to like the front. Yeah, so nothing really too crazy for like the hairstyle. I really just wanted to kind of keep this styling like really simple. I did go ahead and add some little swoops to the edges because you guys know I love a little swoop with my edges here. So I went in with like my little razor comb to trim up these edges, and also used my little teeny little flat iron to curl them to kind of get like that nice fluffier, you know, swooped type of look. Everything is pretty much like same for the install though, like nothing too crazy. Like I mentioned before, I just kind of wanted to keep like the style of this hair just really simple, so I didn't do too much as far as like styling is concerned and everything like that. But yeah, overall, like I really love this wig so much. Like the color is, oh, it's so beautiful. I'm even thinking about actually going to like the beauty supply store tomorrow and getting some like flexi rods and doing like a flexi rod set on this hair, because I feel like just these little curls that I did with like the curling wand were so cute, and I'd love to just like replicate that with just like a ton of like little tiny flexi rods. Like I feel like the hair already has like this beautiful like curl pattern already, but I really like love the idea of just like, you know, free flowing curls everywhere, and just kind of making it a little bit easier on myself by doing like a flexi rod set, so I don't have to spend, you know, a lot of time trying to curl like little individual sections with my curling wands. I loved the way that these curls like it came out like after I was done like curling the hair using the wand, but it did like kind of fall a little bit faster than I'd like, so I feel like a flexi rod set with a little bit of like wrapping foam, you know, and some styling products would definitely like hold a curl like way much better than like my curling wand. So I think I'm gonna do that next time. But yeah, overall I had a really good experience with this hair. I'm again like so in love with this color, so yeah, I'm gonna make sure to leave all of the information for it in the description box if you guys have any questions. And yeah, there'll be a link as well to the exact wig that I'm wearing if you guys want to check it out on the website. After I went ahead and finished curling up the hair, I did go in with a little bit of styling products just to kind of like make sure that the curls look nice and glossy. I used like this oil that I got from, I picked this up at like Target if I'm not mistaken, and it's from Aussie. It's like a curl like shining serum like oil type of situation. So I just kind of like rubbed that through the curls, but honestly I wish I would have used this product first and then curled the hair, because I ended up having to like go back and like with my curling wand and like recurl certain sections, because just running my hands like through the curls just kind of like messed it up. So this is the finished look. I really hope you guys loved this wig as much as I do. So yeah, this is the finished look with the hair. Now that thank you so much to Hermosa Hair Company for sending over this unit and sponsoring this video. Yay! So now that we're all done with the hair, let's go ahead and move into this makeup look. So as you guys saw my little montage earlier, I've already done my little skincare routine. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into primer. I'm using the Fourth Ray Thirst Aid primer. This has been like a favorite of mine lately. It's just super hydrating on the skin. I just love the fact that it feels like skincare. It just feels like the skin is very moisturized underneath like my foundation and everything. I feel like my skin has just been kind of like, I don't know, like I feel like it's in a good place, but it does feel like it gets dry every now and again, especially underneath my eyes. So I'm glad that I have this primer you know, to kind of like help with that, especially when I'm going in with like a full face of makeup. So after primer, I'm gonna go in with some e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter, and this one is in the shade number 5. I love using this right now underneath my foundation. It just gives like this really beautiful glow to the foundation. So I'm gonna use a thin layer of that and just kind of blend it in with my beauty blender there before I go in with my foundation. The foundation that I'm using is from ColourPop. It's their Fresh foundation, I think it's called, and I'm using shade 147W if I'm not mistaken. I'll make sure to put like all the shade that I'm using and everything, all of the other products that I'm using for this makeup look down below in the description box for you guys. But yeah, look how like glowy and like the skin is. It's so pretty. I just been loving like this little combo, the e.l.f. Halo Glow and then this ColourPop foundation. Like the two together just look really beautiful, layered on top of each other. So yes, super, super cute. I'm gonna go in with concealer next. I've been really loving the Charlotte Tilbury beautiful radiant concealer, and it's just been like a go-to for me right now. So I'm using shade number 9. I'm gonna place that underneath the eyes and the sides of the nose and just kind of use that to highlight and brighten the under eye area. I was using like 2 layers of concealer like these last few months, but honestly, I just feel like my skin is in a really good place right now that I don't really need to do all that. So I'm just gonna use this one concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like my skin has been all out of whack these last few months, and I feel like it's finally kind of like getting to a good place. The dark spots that I was struggling with for the longest time are finally starting to like fade away finally. And yeah, I'm just very happy with where my skin is at, because I feel like over the last couple of months I was just struggling. I was struggling so bad. But anyways, to set the concealer, I used another ColourPop product. It's their No Filter Setting Powder in shade Peach. I've been loving this little setting powder specifically because of the shade. Like I love like a peach under eye powder. I think I prefer peach over like yellow as well. You know how everyone's doing like the pink under eye? I feel like it kind of gives that vibe, but I feel like pink on me would look really strange. So I feel like peach is like the better way to go. And I just don't think a pink under eye would look very, very good on me. So I'm sticking to my peach. But yeah, this formula for like a powder is really good as well. It just kind of like sets the makeup super well and gives like a soft, like, you know, filter to like the under eyes when I'm done like setting and everything. So I also use a little bit of pressed powder on the face to set the foundation. That one's from Makeup Forever. It's their HD Skin pressed powder. Been loving this as well. And then for bronzer to kind of like warm up the skin, I actually used another pressed powder from Huda Beauty from their Glowish line. It's their Luminous pressed powder in shade number 11. I've been loving this pressed powder as like a bronzer because it has like that really luminous type of look to it. So it's not like completely matte, which I think looks beautiful like as a bronzer. Just it kind of keeps that like nice glowy type of vibe. Like it's like that perfect balance between like glowy and like matte. It's like right in the middle there, like a beautiful little balance of both worlds. And then once bronzer's on, I'll go back in with that ColourPop powder to bake the under eyes as well as the bridge of the nose. Blush today is also going to be from Huda Beauty, from their Glowish line. It's their Cheeky Vegan Blush, and I'm using the shade Berry Juicy, I think it's called. It's like the really cute like berry type of color. I'm going to place that onto like the apples of the cheeks and kind of like blend it into the bronzer. I've been loving like that like gradient effect between like the bronzer and blush, so I really try to make sure to blend the bronzer upward, so that way when I do go ahead and apply my blush, it just blends like really seamlessly into that bronzer, and so there's no like weird line in between the two. I did go ahead and do my brows off camera today. I feel like my brows have just been kind of like, I don't know, they're kind of meh. I've using the same products. They're the kind of like the same shape and stuff. So I feel like you guys kind of probably get the gist by now. We're going to jump into this eye look now. I'm very excited about this eye look because I really wanted to do something peachy, but I still wanted to kind of keep it nice and soft. You guys know how much I've been loving like soft glam these days. It's just kind of been like the vibe for me. But I also am using a brand new eyeshadow palette from Melt Cosmetics. This is the Electrip eyeshadow palettes that they just recently came out with. I definitely wanted to use a couple of colors from this particular palette. There's so many beautiful shades in here, but this little peachy shade called Bang like really like popped out to me. So I went ahead and used that color first on like the outer corner and blended that into the crease using a really nice fluffy brush just to make sure the color is like super diffuse and really soft. I then used a little bit of bronzer slash contour to kind of like give the eyes a little bit of extra depth and everything. That particular product I used is from Kaleidos Makeup. It's like in a little trio palette of like bronzer and contour and highlighting, you know, shades in there. So I used like a little bit of both the contouring shade and the bronzer shade in that particular palette to start deepening up the eye look. And then for the outer corner to kind of give like that smoky liner type of effect, I went back in with that Melt Cosmetics palette and use the shade Reefer. It's like a nice like cool tones brown, so I thought it would look great as like a liner. So yeah, I just went ahead and used like a little tiny brush to create that liner and then went in with a slightly fluffier brush to blend everything out. And then for the lid space, I actually used a little like matte eyeshadow from the Huda Beauty Matte Obsessions palette, like the warm one. It's like just a cute, you know, peachy type of matte shade, and I thought would look perfect on the lid, like next to all of these other like cute colors. So I just placed that there and also added an inner corner highlight. Believe it or not, the inner corner highlight that I'm using today is actually a pressed powder from Fenty. It's in shade 235, so it's really, really bright. I was using it for the longest time as like to brighten the under eye area, but today I'm going to be using that as my inner corner highlight. I love the way that it just kind of like faded really beautifully into the lid space there and just kind of gave like the inner corner like that nice like soft highlight. I'm going to add a little bit of eyeliner to the waterline. You guys know how much I love a beige waterline. I can never leave the house without it. So I'm going to go in with a shade called Apricot Cream from Melt Cosmetics. This is their slick line. It's like their waterline eye pencil, but it's in the shade Apricot Cream. And then right after, I'm going to use my powder puff and just a little bit more of that Color Pop powder to kind of like further accentuate that waterline, like the lightness of it, and clean up like the edge of the eye makeup. So I'm just going to create like a really sharp line with the edge of the powder puff there. And just that'll just kind of make the eyeshadow look super clean and precise. And having like that nice brightness underneath the eye makeup as well just kind of creates like that nice fade into like that bright waterline there. And then finally for the eyes, I'll just go in with my mascara and lashes. The mascara that I'm using is from Il Makiage. I just added a couple coats to like the top and bottom lashes, nothing too crazy. And then the lashes that I'm wearing are from this new brand that they're Viella Beauty, and these are in the style Allure. I love, 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 love these lashes so much. They're just like such a cute little like baby lash. Like they're really short, but they're like kind of fluffy and they have like a nice like wing at the ends. Like they're just such a cute lash. I did a little bit of highlighter on the nose using the Rare Beauty darn it, I always forget, Positive Light. Every time I look at this highlighter, I always forget the name. It's the Positive Light highlighter, and this one is the shade Flaunt. It's like a super cute, like soft gold. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little lip here. I used a mixture of 2 lip liners. One is from the Sephora collection. It's their gel liner in shade Rosewood, and the other is from NYX. It's their Line Loud lip liner in shade Rebel Kind. You guys, please do not sleep on the Sephora collection lip liners. They are so good. I just recently like got put onto them and wow. Like, they're super smooth. They just glide onto the lips so well. For lipstick, I used one from Grwm Beauty. This is their matte lipstick in shade Roller Skates. It's like a cute, like peachy nude type of color. And I also am using a gloss today. I really wanted to use this new lip oil from Rare Beauty. It's such a cute little formula. It's like a lip oil, but it also like stains the lip as well. So that'll be it for the makeup. I love the way that this look came out. It's definitely giving like spring summer vibes for sure. So makeup is done. I'm going to show you guys my little outfit for today as well. I was so excited to pull out an outfit for today's video because when I filmed this particular video, it was really warm outside. I really wanted to go over to like a new cafe that I wanted to check out and go to this little bookstore that I've been really loving. So for my pants, I'm wearing these jeans from American Apparel. I love these jeans so much. For the most part, when it comes to jeans, I prefer a jean that does not stretch. And these ones are high-waisted, they fit really well, they're tailored really well, and they have no stretch to them, and they just look fantastic, and I love them so much. These are definitely like a staple pair of jeans for me. So yeah, wearing those, and then the top that I'm wearing from, I think this is from Pretty Little Thing. I bought this so long ago, gosh. Oh, I hoard so much stuff, but yeah, it's just like a cute little like beige, like cami crop top. Over that, I put on like a little button down shirt that's from Pretty Little Thing. And then for my last layer, I did like a little knit vest that I thrifted. The earrings and the necklace that I'm wearing are from Free People. I love these earrings mostly because they're like really mismatched. Like they don't look exactly the same. And then just for funsies, I wanted to put on a hat. I've just been like super obsessed with hats these days. I feel like it just kind of like pulls an outfit together like in such a special way. So I was contemplating between this black hat and this like velvety like army green hat. Both of them are from Free People. I ended up going with the like a velvety green one. I thought it just kind of like paired with the look, super cute, and it just looks so pretty next to like the hair color. And then for fragrance, I've been loving this one from Dior. This is the Hypnotic Poison fragrance. So I basically just like drowned myself in that today because it just smells like fantastic. I love it so much. I ended up adding a belt as well that I also thrifted. It's like a Ralph Lauren belt. But yeah, that's pretty much the look. I just paired it with my favorite Reeboks and a little vintage backpack that I also thrifted while I was in Miami because I knew I was going to like go book shopping, so I definitely wanted to carry like a little bit of a larger bag. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, definitely let me know in the comments. Let me know as well too if you guys are enjoying like these full get ready with me's with like outfits and like fragrances and stuff. It's definitely been like super fun for me to like show you guys like my style and stuff. So but yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Sending all my love, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.